Listeners, tonight's chapter plunges us straight into pandemonium. Blackthorn Bridge is under siege, bullets tearing the planks as Ethan Cole runs for his life. Dr. Harper, can you set the scene for us? Just how dire is this situation for Ethan?
Absolutely, Clara. Ethan finds himself in a textbook crossfire, but with a modern twist-and-armed drone is hunting him with near-inhuman precision. It's not just human foes he's facing, it's technology weaponized, turning a civilian escape into a deadly chess match.
You mentioned technology. Let's talk about that drone. Its presence changes the entire dynamic, doesn't it?
Definitely. Unlike a traditional manhunt, the drone introduces constant surveillance and lethality. It's the digital predator in the night, and for Ethan, every exposed second could be fatal. The bridge's history doesn't matter right now. It's a war zone.
Building on that, Ethan is stalked by a drone described as having a red eye almost animalistic. How do drones alter modern pursuit scenarios, both practically and psychologically?
Great question. Drones combine relentless tracking with an emotional coldness. For the pursued, it's like being hunted by an unblinking hot-no fatigue, no mercy. Studies show that drones increase capture rates by 60% in military operations, upping the psychological terror exponentially.
That relentless, inhuman quality can break a person's resolve far faster than a human adversary. In Ethan's case, it even records his every movement and breath.
Exactly. The drone not only threatens Ethan's body, but invades his privacy. It's a double assault, physical and psychological. The feeling of being watched, judged, and targeted by a machine is profoundly destabilizing.
While Ethan flees, Katya is holding off a tactical team on the bridge. Let's shift to her. What does her defense reveal about her skills and motivations?
Katya is more than a survivor. She's a professional. Her precise, desperate shots suggest elite training and a personal stake. She's not just covering an escape, she's fighting her own battle. Her connection to the Whisper hints at a shared, shadowy past.
Her actions seem almost sacrificial, buying time for Ethan. Does this point to guilt, loyalty, or something else?
It's likely a mix. In high-stress scenarios, loyalty to former comrades can override self-preservation. Her resolve under fire suggests unfinished business perhaps with the Whisper, or the secrets they share.
Speaking of the Whisper, he vanishes into the night, leaving Ethan alone. There's an almost supernatural aura around him. How does this character blur the line between legend and reality?
The Whisper is constructed as a mythic figure excellent, lethal, and elusive. In intelligence circles, such operatives become legends because their exploits outpace documentation. For Ethan, encountering him is like meeting both a ghost and a cautionary tale.
Yet the Whisper is very much flesh and blood, capable of violence and mercy. How does that duality shape Ethan's perception and ours as listeners?
It creates uncertainty. Is he savior or threat? Hero or villain? That ambiguity keeps both Ethan and the audience guessing, amplifying the story's tension at every turn.
When Ethan finally encounters the Whisper, we learn their pursuers aren't government agents but private contractors. How does this shift our understanding of the threat landscape?
It's a seismic shift. Private military contractors operate outside typical legal frameworks, often hired by shadowy interests. Their presence signals that this isn't just a rogue government operation. It's personal, privatized, and potentially more ruthless.
Would you say this reflects real-world trends in conflict zones?
Absolutely. Increasingly, governments and corporations rely on contractors for deniability and expertise. In 2022, private security forces outnumbered official police in over 50 countries, blurring lines of accountability and motive.
At the heart of the conflict lies Project Erebusa Black Ops Unit shrouded in secrecy. What does the name and the dossier suggest about the scale and ethics of what's been hidden?
Erebus invokes darkness and the underworld fitting for clandestine experiments. The dossier hints at illegal chemical and psychological testing, possibly on unwilling subjects. This echoes real scandals, like MKUltra, where secrecy enabled atrocities.
And the fact that both Katya and the Whisper are survivors or products of Erebusho, does that add complexity to their actions and trauma?
It suggests lasting moral injury. Both are shaped and, perhaps broken by what was done to them. Their methods, loyalties, and even their violence are rooted in a past that refuses to stay buried.
Ethan presses the Whisper about his motivations, hinting at a family lost and revenge. How common is it for operatives in covert units to suffer personal tragedies' collateral damage that fuels future vendettas?
Unfortunately, it's not rare. Operatives often pay a heavy price families are targeted or sacrificed for operational secrecy. The redacted report listing relatives as collateral mirrors real cases where agents' families vanish under suspicious circumstances.
That kind of loss turns missions personal, doesn't it?
Exactly. It can drive people to extremes vengeance, whistleblowing, or total withdrawal. The Whisper's actions are a testament to trauma weaponized by betrayal.
Let's talk tactics. The contractors hunt methodically using military discipline and radios. How does this affect Ethan and the Whisper's chances of survival, especially in dense terrain?
The contractors' coordination is a force multiplier. They control the perimeter, communicate in real time, and exploit every sound or movement. In such conditions, only someone with the Whisper's training can tip the odds, using stealth and unpredictability.
Ethan, in contrast, is a liability loud, scared, and untrained. How does this dynamic raise the stakes?
It's the classic hunter and hunted scenario, but with the added complication of a civilian who could compromise everything. Every step is fraught with danger for both of them.
After chaos and bloodshed, Katya reappears, battered but alive. She demands the envelope and offers Ethan a deal. What does this moment reveal about shifting alliances and trust?
It's a pivotal power play. Katya's willingness to negotiate shows her pragmatism, but her threat is clear. She'll do whatever it takes to get the envelope. Alliances here are transactional, shaped by survival rather than loyalty.
Does her admission about Erebus being a failed dream of control add nuance to her character, or is it just manipulation?
It's both. She's revealing trauma, but also leveraging it. In these circles, truth is a weapon, and everyone wears Mask 7 when confessing pain.
Suddenly, a helicopter arrives, flooding the clearing with light and gunfire. How does this escalate the conflict, and what might it suggest about the hidden powers at play?
Helicopters symbolize overwhelming force and surveillance. Their arrival means a new player likely with serious resources. In real crises, such interventions can signal escalation toward open conflict or cover-up. The stakes have just multiplied.
Katya's response firing back, then fleeing shows both defiance and desperation. What does this tell us about her endgame?
She's cornered, but not broken. Her willingness to shoot at a helicopter points to either reckless courage or utter hopelessness. Either way, she's not giving up Erebus's secrets easily.
As the dust settles, Ethan and the Whisper are forced to move again, the envelope still sealed. In closing, what unresolved questions hang over this chapter, and where do you see the story heading?
There's a cascade of mysteries: who controls the contractors and helicopter? What's actually in the envelope? Most pressingly, can Ethan trust anyone? Or will the truth itself prove fatal? The abyss is only getting deeper.
A fitting metaphor. As we leave our characters on the run, the sense of dread is palpable. Thank you, Dr. Harper, for your insights. Listeners, the shadows are thickening, and the line between hunter and hunted is vanishing fast.